Monday night here at Beyond the Airwaves, the Infinity Project, which means it's time for another long work week. But then again, keep this in mind. Next week, some people are going to be out for a holiday because it's Columbus Day next Monday.
Oh, oh, wow.
hmm Which basically means come next Monday, we won't have a show because guess what? The rule of thumb is no mail, no show.
Oh my.
Yep, so we have a holiday coming.
Oh dear.
Yep. So anyway, if you've noticed something in the title, it's now been changed. We're not calling it Bye Bye Weekend, Hello New Week anymore. We're simply calling it Monday Mania.
Hey.
Yay! Yeah. So what we're doing is we're trying to make our titles simple. You know what I mean? So like tonight it's Monday Mania. Tomorrow is Tune In Tuesday. Wednesday, of course, is Warzone Wednesday. Thursday is our set of wild cards. They're not changing. And on Friday is called Friday Fun Day with the Mad Libs. So, anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme. I'm currently joined on the line by two of my crazy cohorts. First, we have Spirit Spotter Tim. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Mania.
And we also have resident Joker Mike. Hello, Mike.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday.
Yeah. And guess what? We forgot to change our names again.
Oh,
I'm the only one, this poor Slav, who changed his name.
Yep.
all
Oh my.
Alright. There we go. That's better. Alright. So, anyway, it's another week. Here, let's see, the weather's doing fine except for one little issue. We got a little system out there named Delta. So with that in mind, hang on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the weather report first. So here's the quick thing for that. All right, so let's see. There's our radar, and there, of course, is now Hurricane Delta already. Yeah, that whole thing. Yep, this whole thing from down here all the way up here, and it looks like it could make landfall in Louisiana as a Cat 2. So, I was like, great, here we go again. As if things weren't crazy enough in 2020. And for this, and here's what's the not so fun part. For the second time, a Greek name storm will make landfall because that didn't happen in 2005, the last time we went into the Greek alphabet. So, so it's like, can we please end hurricane season, like right now? Because this is crazy. It's just been ridiculous. But yeah, here's Delta right here. Oh wow, looks like it could be a Cat 3 before and it'll be just to the east of Cancun because Cancun already got hit with gamma, I think yesterday. So, and by the way, in case you want to know, here's gamma right here. And the thing is, there's really been no storms around the center. So what I did was I found a picture of the two systems. I said, "What did Tropical Storm Delta say to Tropical Storm Gamma? Put something on. You're completely naked."
Oh
because
my.
because basically what happened was all the storms on Gamma have been shot to the northeast, and it's like so far away from the center. So Florida's getting that, excuse me, even though Gamma is not really doing anything. So, but yeah, we're gonna have to keep. I'll have to keep an eye on this one this week. And oh, what's this? Looks like something out here in the Pacific too. Let's see, storm, 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 one, one. Holy cow! Oh, it had been a four. Okay, I thought something else. Never mind. Okay, this is Tropical Storm Marie. That's right, because I remember I got the notifications at one point it was a Cat 4. So, so yes, this year's weather has been downright insane. Like things can get any crazier. Yeah, so I want to get that out of the way first. And meanwhile, it's been nice and comfortable here. Unfortunately, I think the humidity's coming back. Like, damn it, I was really enjoying it.
Oh my.
See, I don't mind being cold for like maybe 2 to 3 days, but when it starts getting over a week, it's like okay, enough. Can we warm up just a little bit, please? Let's see. Oh yes, and the Weather Channel has its 2021 list of winter storms. My name is on it. It's like yes. Let me go see if I can find it because I think I can't remember what day they released that list. Was it Thursday or Friday? I think it was. Excuse me. Sorry. I am extremely tired tonight because I think I kind of let my body get all goofy over the weekend.
Ooh.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember when I posted that thing. Oh, come on, wake up, wake up. Okay, this was back on the first, but yes, my name is in the list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen if this thing will open the picture today. Thank you. Wait, whoops. Alright, try that again. Still getting used to this, so bear with me, growl. Alright, so anyway, this is the list for 2020 and 2021. And we've got a few Power Ranger names in there again. We've got, let's see, Abigail is not one. Billy is one. Constance, well, that's Clash's real name from Jim, so we got somebody in there too. Then we have Dane, Eartha, Eartha Kitt maybe? Flynn, Gale, Harold, Ivy, John, Catherine, that's another Power Ranger right there. Lana, Malcolm, Nathaniel, or Lana, Peggy. Peggy's one of my former workmates. She's long retired. And then we have Quade, Quade, Roland, and then me. Yes. Tabitha, Yuri, Viola, Ward, Xylia, Yardley, and Zane. And that's close to a Power Ranger, except that Zane is spelled Zhane on Power Rangers in Space. So,
Dane and Flynn are Power Rangers too.
oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I haven't really watched since I forgot which one it was. I think it was Overdrive. So yeah, but yeah, those are the names for this year. And I've already forewarned everybody if my name comes along and it causes a big problem, I will apologize in advance. Of
Oh
course,
dear.
yeah. It's just the question is, will it get that far? Because usually the winter storms don't make it all the way to the end. But then again, they use all 26 letters, where the hurricanes only have 21. Yeah. But let's see. Oh yeah. Over the weekend, I had posted this. Okay, close up. I had posted this in the BTA chat. I never really got to post it in the group. But let me put it this way. Beloved Rick Moranis, he was attacked in New York. Let me go see if I can find it real quick, because I had. Yeah, bear with me on this one. Growl. Yeah, actually, we had a lot happen over the weekend. Okay, come on. What with the thing? You'll have to excuse me.
You're excused.
What was it? It's like this year's been so weary for everybody. Let's see, the West has had the wildfires. Yeah, Western wildfires. We had hurricanes. We've had everything. Okay, let me go see if I can find it. Oh yes, by the way, Tim told me about this. There is a game there's a game being developed, but you can play it while it's in progress. It's called Phasmophobia.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Phasmophobia is something that, in my opinion, and mind you, I'm as much of a gamer as Mike is, although I've slowed down quite a bit over the years because I've turned my attention more toward MMOs than single player offline games. Excuse me. Have to excuse me. I just had dinner.
That's fine.
That's okay.
Phasmophobia kind of brings my two biggest hobbies together. That is the paranormal, hence my name, Spirit Spotter Tim, but also video games. Steam has had the ability for a number of years now, I would say at least 5, 6 years, to have what they call early access games. What that basically means is you're playing a game that is still being developed, much like a beta, and could, in theory, change over time and or simply stop working. That does not mean that they're trying to cut you off or anything of that sort. It is that because this is not a finished product, anything could possibly happen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oftentimes, in exchange for playing a game or being willing to play a game that is incomplete, the price often is cheaper than
Mm-hmm.
buying it retail.
Mm-hmm.
For example, to buy Phasmophobia right now
It's only
would
thirteen
cost
ninety nine,
$13.99,
which is
$13.99 plus any applicable sales tax.
which actually that's
But
not bad at all.
no, not compared to a lot of games. But once it comes out of early access and is officially released, that price could very well go up.
Mm-hmm.
If you bought it, excuse me, at $13.99, excuse me, and then say it comes out of early access and they raise it to $19.99, you do not pay the difference. You've already bought it.
Oh, cool.
So it's a perk of buying it early and contributing to its development. So that said, since I've already mentioned it's a blend of video games and paranormal investigations, what exactly is Phasmophobia anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Phasmophobia is a four-player online co-op psychological horror game where you and your team of paranormal investigators will enter various haunted locations that are filled with paranormal activity and gather as much evidence as you can. Basically, let's say you have a house and people have reported disembodied voices, people have reported shadow figures,
Mm.
and you're being brought in to find out what's going on. Well, you and up to three friends go into the house in the game. This is,
Mm-hmm.
mind you, this is still a video game,
Right.
and using digital equivalents to the various equipment used for paranormal investigation, you will attempt to capture evidence of whatever ghost happens to be haunting the location at the time to sell to a ghost removal team. So, how exactly does this work? Well, you can choose to support your team by monitoring the location with CCTV or closed circuit television cameras and motion sensors from the safety of the truck outside, or my throat. Or you can head on inside and get your hands dirty with all the activity that's going on. And it's worth noting, as time goes on, that activity will become increasingly hostile. Get in, get your evidence, get out.
Mhm.
And I should point out, I don't know at what point that ends because I'm still installing it. I hope
Right.
to be able to take my first stab at it tomorrow.
Okay.
So, what does it contain then? It's an immersive experience, first and foremost. It contains realistic graphics and sounds and has minimal user interface that will ensure a totally immersive experience to keep you on your toes. It's also cross platform. Phasmophobia supports all players, whether you have VR or not, so you can enjoy the game with your friends that have it and the friends that don't. It has co op multiplayer. Play alongside your friends with up to 4 players, where teamwork is key to success. It also contains over 10 different types of unique ghosts, each with its own unique traits. So the more if you replay investigations, it's going to be different every time you do it. So, how do you investigate in this game? Well, you're going to use well known equipment such as EMF readers, spirit boxes, thermometers, and night vision cameras in order to find clues and gather as much evidence as possible. But perhaps the most surprising feature, full voice recognition. What does that mean? Well, if you've ever gone on an investigation in real life, as I have, admittedly, it was only a public investigation and only for maybe like 4 or 5 hours, but still, if you talk, remember that the ghosts are listening to you. I had a question. I had a question asked of the spirits at that investigation: who in the room is injured? And they responded, Tim. Probably because they heard me mention that I had hurt my leg a couple of hours prior downstairs. So they may well have heard me mention that and thus remembered that I'm suffering from an injury. Here within Phasmophobia, you have something very similar. You can actually interact with the ghosts using Ouija boards and EVP sessions with a spirit box using your real life voice. And certain phrases, I believe, and no, I don't have examples, unfortunately, are programmed into the game and the game will understand it. That is something I consider to be rather unique. And most of all, this is not a AAA title either. I've never heard of the specific publisher for this game. But the videos that I've watched,
Mhm.
and well, especially since I watch paranormal investigation videos as well, are pretty well dead on. I watched as a group of players investigated a house that was haunted by a shadow figure. Excuse me. And they actually caught him appearing in the bedroom by the bedroom closet in the game using actual paranormal equipment. That's equipment within the game, not on their person. So this is something that I enjoy doing and watching, and it's been turned into a video game. And it has 4 player co op, so I can round up 3 of my friends and we can all do an investigation together.
Mhm.
And it's only $13.99 plus sales tax on Steam. This is the kind of game I've been waiting for, and here it is. I can't wait to take it for a spin.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
It all went quiet for a second.
Okay. All right. but yeah, this looks interesting. This phasmophobia. I mean, only 13.99, and you said if the price goes up, I don't have to pay the difference, right?
You do not pay the difference. You pay whatever the price is when you buy it, and then it's yours to keep.
Cool. I may try it for real when I get time.
And I can, we can round it if Mike also gets it, and maybe Ashley or Janet, the
Mhm.
four of us could get together and go into the game and actually conduct a paranormal investigation.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
So, like for example, if Jan doesn't want to try the equipment, she could sit out in the truck and observe us on the cameras,
That's
let us
true.
know if she sees anything.
Mhm.
I could walk around maybe with a K2 meter or a spirit box and ask questions, and you'll hear me actually ask the questions. You're not going to see me typing something on a screen. You're going to hear me saying, hello, is anybody here? You
Mhm.
know, that kind of, and the game will respond to that. And there, speaking of the devil, there's somebody else right there who might have to be talked into buying it on Steam.
Mhm.
Our founder and leader, Frodo.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about the video game on Steam called Phasmophobia.
Hmm. Let me look into it here.
It's a paranormal investigation game for up to four players and multiplayer co-op.
Mhm.
I may look into that here. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
So how is everyone doing today?
Pretty
So
good.
far, so good.
I have already told them about Delta. It's probably heading my way. Sheesh. Yeah, we already talked about that. So.
wait, wait a minute.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I thought that was KOTOR. I was like, wait, what?
Frick. Not again.
Yep. But yes, Hurricane Delta is already in the Caribbean, it's heading into the Gulf. Should make landfall Friday as a Cat 2, and I'll probably get affected by it somewhere along the way since I'll be on the eastern end.
When don't you get affected by storms, Shirley?
I don't know. At this point this year, never.
$10.
Seriously.
That's not bad.
No. Well, you buy it for $13.99, and the best thing is, once the actual game comes out, you don't have to pay the difference.
Right. Buy it for
Well,
$13.99 now, and it's yours forever.
Mm-hmm.
well, I see it at $9.99, but that's just me.
Oh, okay.
How are you seeing it at $9.99 and it's $13.99? You sure you're on the
Yoo-hoo!
right?
Oh,
Hi,
Janet.
Jan.
Oh,
Well,
is
I'm
this
only 25 minutes late.
Ah, that's fine.
fantastic?
But
Okay,
man, that
I'm on the
goddamn
wrong
surf and
game.
turf was good.
I
Yeah,
know.
I thought so. The link's in the Zoom chat there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Phantasma, right?
It's
No,
Phasmagoria. Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia.
Excuse me. I had the wrong thing too.
What
Sorry.
did I
Phasmophobia.
miss?
All right. All right. Well, I'll just put it in a nutshell. There's a new game Tim was telling me about. It's called Phasmophobia. It is actually a game under development that you can play now.
Early access.
It's an
Early
early.
access game. It's basically for
How do you
the sake
spell
of
phasmophobia?
Yeah, Phasmophobia.
PHASMOPHOBIA.
Okay, can you run that by me one more time? Because I didn't have a piece of paper handy to write it down.
Okay, I got an idea. Let me type it in the chat room and the
I got
Zoom
an
chat.
idea. How about you open up screen share?
Okay, gotcha. I think it
Since this is a
should.
web browser and not a YouTube clip, we should be fine just showing them a page.
Yeah.
And even if we aren't, we have fair use on our side.
Okay. Yeah. I've got the page up already. So.
There you go. How about throw that up on screen share so our colleagues here can see what we're
So
talking
I got
about?
anyway,
I
Okay.
got it.
Okay.
Immersive experience, cross-platform, co-op,
Okay. See, here's the problem. If I share it on Zoom, it can't be. It won't work with the Streamlabs. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, it'll probably freeze.
It'll free.
won't
It'll
it?
freeze it. Yeah.
Okay, well, just I guess the best way to do it would be to send the information through to
Facebook, put it on Facebook's BTA chat.
Okay.
that.
BTA.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Get out of
Okay.
my Get out of my head. You don't belong there. The only person that belongs there is my wife.
Well, GMTA, Frodo.
I'll
All
put
right.
it in the
There it
chat.
is. I got it.
Oh, you got
I
it?
wonder
Yeah,
if you
I
could
got
get
it.
it through Google Play or
No, well, no, this one's on Steam.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
on
Oh,
predominantly on
Steam.
okay,
Steam.
okay, okay.
The link's in the Facebook chat.
Hmm.
All right.
Like I
Get
like
out of
I
the garbage, you mutt.
Oh my!
No, my dogs like to eat the paper I throw in the garbage.
Ah.
But
my cat
anyway,
my cat loves anything chicken. So after tonight, after I'm done with the show tonight, I have to take the garbage out because we just had chicken thighs.
my
Ooh.
dogs are. Get out of there. Our dogs are anything lovers.
Mhm.
Um, my mom was making shrimp cocktails to go with our dinner.
Mhm.
She accidentally dropped the shrimp on the floor. Before she could move to pick it up, Cosmo was like, chomp, boom.
It
Hold
was
on.
gone.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, about another story. I had just posted this in the group chat not too long ago tonight. Guess what? You know the old story of Led Zeppelin and Taurus, right?
I didn't until I do now, but I didn't as of the time you posted it.
I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
Okay. Yeah, but anyway, for a number of years, Led Zeppelin and Taurus have had a copyright dispute over "Stairway to Heaven." Well, it looks like this thing has finally been put to rest by the Supreme Court.
And who won?
Led Zeppelin.
Good. No offense to Taurus, but if you're not gonna pay for such an iconic song, don't fucking use it.
Yeah.
And before anyone tries to claim, oh, Stairway to Heaven isn't a uh, iconic song, I I say bullshit,
We beg to differ.
bullshit, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we beg to differ.
Oh no, it's not we beg to differ. It's straight up. It goes from we beg to differ to you fucking stupid.
Hmm. All right. So anyway, this was posted about, let's see, 4:32 Eastern, 3:32, about 6 hours ago on the Entertainment Weekly website. So anyway, the headline, of course, is "Case Closed: Led Zeppelin Victorious in Stairway to Heaven Copyright Dispute." So here's what happened. Led Zeppelin will finally be able to put their Stairway to Heaven copyright case behind them after being declared victors yet again today. The Supreme Court declined to review the case, opting instead to uphold a March ruling from the U.S. Court of Appeals in San Francisco in favor of the legendary rock group's founders Robert Plant and Jimmy Page, who composed the track in 1971. The lawsuit goes back to 2014 when Michael Skidmore, a trustee for Spirit guitarist Randy California, born Randy Wolf, filed a copyright lawsuit against Led Zeppelin due to the alleged similarities between the intro from Stairway to Heaven and Spirit's 1968 song Taurus. The groups toured North America together from 1968 to 1969. People always ask me why Stairway to Heaven sounds exactly like Taurus, which was released 2 years earlier, California said in the liner notes of a 1996 reissue of Spirit's self-titled debut album. They needed spell check because that says Spritz instead of Spirits. I know Led Zeppelin also played Fresh Garbage in their live set. They opened up for us on their first American tour. A judge agreed that there were enough similarities between the songs to proceed with the case in April 2016, though a jury disagreed with his ruling just 2 months later. An appeal from Skidmore led to a rehearing due to multiple issues, including a complaint that the jury members were not able to hear Taurus before making their decision. This took the case to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals in the aforementioned March hearing that was upheld today. Former Spirit bassist Mark Andy claimed in 2014 that California never filed his own lawsuit against Plant and Page due to a lack of resources. California drowned in 1997 at 45 while saving his 12-year-old son Quinn, who'd been caught in a riptide in Hawaii. Quinn survived. And
Oh
that's the end.
jeez.
And that's the end of that. So,
So I'm gonna say this right now. Okay. Um, a lot of people use use similar licks when they're making songs.
mhm,
Okay. It's not, yeah, it can be seen as theoretical copyright infringement, but here's the problem. Just like you cannot copyright or patent the word, say, fire and ice,
mhm,
because, well, newsflash, fire and ice are very common words in our lexicon.
right.
Um, you can't really copyright a progression of guitar notes because anybody can come up with that progression of guitar notes. All they need is specific amounts of stiffness in the strings and
Mhm.
the exact they the it you get what I'm saying, right? It's
Yeah.
hard it's hard to copyright something that anyone can replicate. And in fact, one of the copyright doctrines states that if anyone can make it happen, it really can't be copywritten.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
And anybody that knows anything about guitars can make that opening riff of Stairway to Heaven.
Uh huh.
And that was proven when during the 2012, I think it was, Kennedy Center Honors. And while, yes, they did say this was a cover, it still was as much a direct copy as anything else. Hart literally did Stairway to Heaven live on stage with their band and all the accompaniments.
Mhm.
If you've never seen that before, I will say you should look for it on YouTube. It does exist and it is gorgeous. Have you seen it, Mike?
I'm not, no.
I think I
Uh,
have. I can't remember for sure though.
Look up Stairway to Heaven Heart Kennedy Center Honors.
Oh, yes, I did see that one. Yep, I did see that one.
While it's not exactly the same, well, because, well, it's two women singing, but, it's still absolutely 110% gorgeous.
Mhm.
And anyone who disagrees, well, I'm sorry, but.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I don't know if I ever showed my wife that video. And what did you think of it, hun? And remember, President Obama was there and he was jamming out to it. Him and
Yes,
Michelle
he
were
was.
mhm.
Michelle and him were just jamming out.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, Tim.
Oh dear.
They were just having a good old time with it. It was
Yeah.
just it 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 it, it brought a lot of people to understand, especially modern kids who haven't really paid attention to the old school music scenes.
Mhm.
Like, if you guys hear talking in the background, my wife is having a conversation with one of her WoW buddies.
Oh, okay.
I'm not logged in.
It's all your fault, Tim.
Not my fault. You gotta go out and get yourself some game time.
Uh,
Get in
If
there.
I had
I'm having.
if I had game time right now, I'd be playing, but I found out that I need to boost my Saruna up to max.
Ma Saruna. No, I'm
Don't,
kidding.
don't worry, I'm keeping your wife occupied.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, something else. Let's see. I think I had posted this the night before last, but Rick Moranis, he was attacked in New York, and I don't know why. There's Facebook. Thank you. Okay. Now let me put this in the chat because
I'm gonna say this: whoever it was that decided to attack Rick Moranis, uh, and this is not me wishing harm on anyone, but I hope karma kicks you in the ass hard.
I think a lot of people feel that way. I'll have to check for an update to see if the guy was even caught because he was caught on camera. The guy was caught on the man who did it was caught on camera. So,
And I've seen that camera footage, and while
hmm
yes, it is kind of shitty, it's
yes,
enough to get a good descriptor of the idiot.
yeah. But anyway, this story was October 2nd. The actual attack was October 1st. So anyway, actor Rick Moranis is recovering after an unprovoked attack on the Upper West Side, and the whole thing was caught on camera. The NYPD has confirmed that Moranis was attacked by a stranger on Thursday at 7:30 a.m. on Central Park West near 70th Street, and and by the footage, Moranis was simply walking by when the other person punched him in the head, and the force sent Moranis to the ground. This was via CBS New York. Moranis, who was 67, went to the hospital afterwards and reported pain in his head, back, and hip. After he was released, he then reported the crime at the police precinct. The attack can be seen in the video below, and the NYPD is calling on those who might know who the attacker is to call or direct message them. We wish Moranis a speedy recovery and get all the information below. And here's the video. He's somewhere about over here on the right. You see him, boom, he gets punched right there, and the man just walks away.
Yep. And it's like he doesn't even give a shit that this guy is really cool. I mean, he recently came out of retirement
hmm
because what Ryan Reynolds asked him to do an ad.
Yeah. And I believe Rick Moranis' kids are all grown, right?
Yes.
hmm
All of his kids are now old enough to know better, young enough not to give a shit.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna see if there's any update. Rick Moranis attacker update. Let's see if there's any update here. Let's see.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay, no, there has not been any update on the guy getting caught yet. So
Oh, Rick Moranis.
yeah.
What in the hell did that guy get? The attacker get out of attacking a 60-something-year-old man?
I wonder
hmm
if he did it because of who Rick Moranis is.
I
Like,
wonder.
hey, look at me, I punched a celebrity.
Maybe.
You know,
Or,
that 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 thought pattern, Tim, actually crossed my mind, but I hope to everything that no one's that fucking stupid. But
I agree.
with what we've seen of the world lately,
Yeah.
Oh,
Basically,
yeah.
basically, it's 2020. At this point, anything's possible now.
Fuck. If this is 2020, I want to go back. I want to go back in time.
hey, remember what Futurama did? Time travel to the year 2020 is expressly forbidden. I'm wondering if this is why.
I wish 2020 would just end already.
Oh God. I'll
I
tell
do
you what.
too.
I'll tell you what. I just wish 2020 would hurry up and get over.
yeah.
As
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned, and yes, it's been verifiably proven by scientists that this isn't true, but in my lifetime at least, 2020 is the worst year I've ever lived through.
Yeah, I think a lot of us can actually say this
Well,
because Janet, I'll tell you something. One of our friends, Diane, she lost her mother. I think what last week. Her
oh
father
no.
died today.
Shit, you're kidding.
No.
Oh my.
Yeah.
We dubbed her the mother hen
Yeah. We.
And then
for
Mhm.
a whole nother different set of reasons. So,
Yeah.
but
But
and then my friend that committed suicide.
Mhm.
And then Ruth
oh
Bader
fuck.
Ginsburg.
Yeah. So many have died this year. It's
Plus
just.
all the actors the
Uh-huh.
popular actors that have died.
Chadwick Boseman, especially, that was the hard hitter for us. Remember?
Yeah, because he just got didn't he win a posthumous Academy Award?
No, he didn't. The movie did win a couple of Academy Awards, but Chadwick Boseman was not one of them. So
Damn,
Which
that's
is
so not
stupid.
fair. 'Cause he did a good Black Panther from what I could see.
I know, but you know how the Academy is. Usually they don't. They usually will not put superhero movies up for
But
Best Picture.
that is not right. If it's a good movie with a good, decent plot, why
Oh,
not?
they want a movie with feeling.
Yeah, basically,
Feeling.
in a nutshell, you have to think about it this way: the people who vote for these things, they're like all like all actors, directors, and such. When you get the MTV Movie Awards, you got regular people voting. So
Maybe we should get regular people voting here.
no, that'll probably never happen.
Wishful thinking on my part, then.
Yeah, because trust me, they'll even despite all this, they're never going to change. It takes something really, really crazy to make them change.
Yeah, people quit watching the Academy Awards.
And speaking of things quitting and closing and all, you've probably heard this by now. Regal Cinemas, all theaters in the U.S. and U.K. will be closing as of Thursday.
Permanently?
Not permanently. It's just going to depend on the movies. The problem was No Time to Die got delayed until 2021. So,
Well, that's
unfortunately,
understandable given the bullshit that's going on now.
right.
It's just not a good corporate move to shut everything down because you're laying all your eggs in one basket.
And
Mhm.
that's the problem with a lot of people, a lot of businesses, especially movie theaters. They lay all their eggs in one super basket and think that that movie is going to cure all their financial woes. Here's the fact of the matter: not
Damn it!
always.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Oh dear. Sorry about that, folks.
Oh dear.
Hey, this is what happens when you have live radio.
Yep.
Shit happens that you can't
Hmm.
help.
Mhm. All right. So I have found the story about the thing. I'm going to post it everywhere. So give me just a minute here.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
No, you don't know what I just did.
No, I have my own thing going
Sorry about
on.
that.
That's all right.
My mom
Oh
won't leave me the fuck
my.
alone.
Then what you need to get one of
Oh
my
dear.
signs that I put on the door. It'd be easier.
No, I gotta help her with certain things.
Okay.
And you know what it is.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Well, anyway, I've
I just
posted
I just
that.
drank down some Gatorade. That's why I was odd.
Uh, Holy Gatorade, Batman.
I don't do Gatorade though. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
Well, it's good when you're dehydrated.
So is Powerade.
Holy Powerade, Batman.
Smart ass.
Sorry,
Oh
kid. I'm
Oh
dear.
sorry.
shit poop.
What?
Oh
Holy
my.
holy shit on a shingles, Batman.
Holy shit balls.
Yeah.
No, I just thought I was through with one color and turned out I wasn't. So I will have to go to my backup.
So I
So you
do
have to go to
want
your
to give
backup.
a small little review after 5 years.
Okay.
I think when this game got released, I did an initial review and I gave it good reviews, except for the fact that it's way unfinished and not. It's best to wait for some time to get it up to spec.
Hmm.
What
If you
game are you
remember,
talking about?
No Man's Sky.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
However,
Go ahead.
now that it has gotten better and it has advanced greatly, I will say now that this game has gotten a shit ton better.
That's good.
To explain, they just released an update called No Man's Sky Origins, and it revamps a lot of stuff in the game, a lot of the systems that you deal with, gives you more creatures to fight, to mess with,
Hmm.
more different planet variations, different weathers that you have to deal with. Overall, it's gotten real good. Back when it originally released, I gave it well, if you really like Minecraft and you really like games like that, then sure, go for it. Now, I will say, and it is
My
on
name
all
is
systems except for Switch.
John Brown, and I am
If you
here
if
to
you
defeat
heard the
slavery.
hype surrounding it when it originally was coming out and were even the slightest bit curious, it might actually be worth at least looking into for you and see if it's changed enough for you. Has it? Is it perfect? No. I will not say it's perfect. That being said, it is a metric shit ton better than it was when it got released. The amount of stuff you can do now is much more varied. Um, the build you actually can build a base, which the original version you could not do. Um, it's just overall a better experience than it was.
Hmm.
So if you're interested in it, get it.
All right.
And it is on Steam. It is available, so you can easily find it. But it does require on PC a somewhat powerful graphics card because it is doing lots of little calculations per second, more than you even think about. And those calculations are pretty big. So it calculates every single planet and every single everything and every single ship that you come across, and it's complex. It's a complex game. But if you like Minecraft, this game is the natural evolution of Minecraft.
Cool. All right. So anyway, I have found the story about the Regal movie theater situation, and this is a big impact. Cineworld Group, the owner of Regal Cinemas, will suspend operations at all of its theaters in the United States and the United Kingdom beginning this Thursday. The closures will affect 45,000 employees.
Ew.
That's bad. It's just as bad as what is it? More than 20,000 Disney employees got laid off?
It's doubly as bad, yeah.
Yeah. The news comes just days after the latest James Bond film, No Time to Die, was delayed until spring 2021. The latest blow to the movie industry. A second wave of coronavirus is also hitting Britain and many U.S. states. In a statement released today, the company said it could not provide customers with the breadth of strong commercial films necessary for them to consider coming back to theaters against the backdrop of COVID 19. The group owns 127 theaters in the United Kingdom, including Picture House Cinemas, and 536 theaters in the United States. It's the world's second largest movie theater business after AMC. Cineworld's decision to close its theaters again has renewed fears about the ability of the company to survive the pandemic, and its shares plummeted more than 42% in London today. News of the shutdown came as a surprise to many Cineworld staff. Cinema Action Group, a collective of Cineworld employees in the United Kingdom, tweeted on Saturday there has been no consultation with staff whatsoever. Variety first reported the potential closure. After closing for several months during coronavirus lockdowns, the group had started reopening cinemas in July with new safety protocols in place. On Monday, the company was not able to say when its theaters might next be operational. Cineworld will continue to monitor the situation closely and will communicate any future plans to resume operations in these markets at the appropriate time when key markets have more concrete guidance on their reopening status and, in turn, studios are able to bring their pipeline of major releases back to the big screen, CEO Mookie Greldinger said in a statement. What a name!
You're okay.
Mookie Greldinger. I like that. Last month, Cineworld reported a loss of 1.6 billion, that's with a B, dollars in the first half of 2020 as revenue
Are you
slumped by
okay? Let me see.
67%. It also warned of the need to raise more funds in case a second wave of coronavirus leads to more prolonged shutdowns. In its statement today, the company said it was assessing several sources of additional liquidity, and all liquidity raising options are being considered. More than a dozen major films, including Black Widow, Tenet, and Wonder Woman 1984, have either been delayed or skipped theaters altogether and gone digital, as in the case of Disney's Mulan. And that's the end of that story.
I'm gonna say this, and please don't kill me for my opinion, but in my eyes, the idea what Disney did with Mulan was not the smartest way to do it. While I understand the idea of keeping everyone safe, and I respect that aspect of it, I do not think charging an extra 30 freaking dollars was a good idea.
No, it's not.
Well, it may
I mean,
not have been, but it depends on the situation. The five of us, we don't have any kids. We have no kids. So for us, it's not cost effective at all. But for a whole family, it is cost effective. Yeah, that's how I look at it. Because the five of us, we wouldn't. We've got no kids. We don't have families of our own. So for us, the $30 would definitely not work. But if you have like at least a family of four or maybe more, for them it would
Like
work. Just think about
Jeffrey,
it.
like my nephew Jeffrey, like my
Yeah.
nephew Jeffrey.
Mhm.
He's a father of three girls.
Mhm.
That would work for them.
Right. Because think about it. All you have to pay is the $30. They'd have their own popcorn. Won't have to pay the exorbitant amount of theater. They'd have all the candy because they wouldn't have to be limited limited on the candy selections. Because think about it. You're paying what
Shoot, you
four?
could get boxes of can. You could get boxes of candy, boxes of quiet, boxes of theater candy at Walmart for 94 to 98 cents.
Yeah. Because I remember when I used to be able to eat the chocolate chip cookie dough bites. Oh boy, 98 cents at Walmart, over $4 at the theater
Same
Yep.
size box
for the
too.
exact same
it's
size box.
price
In fact,
gouging.
I
Mhm.
was at Walmart one time and I watched this lady. She was buying. She had an armful of candy,
Uh-huh.
these boxes of candy, and she told me she was taking her kids to the movies.
Mhm.
She had like four kids, and she was
Mhm.
taking her kids to the movies. And she was buying the candy because what are you barking at? Because it was
It was
um
more cost effective.
right. And I agree with Shirley, that's probably the way that Disney looked at it.
Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you this, I still remember the greatest weekend I ever had at a Dollar Tree when I used to work there. It was the ECL Mall. We had the ECL 8. There was a double showing, there was a double hit feature with The Lion King and Angels in the Outfield. We sold out all the candy we had.
Yeah.
I remember Lion King in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I
go ahead.
I never really went to movies with friends before then.
Oh, yeah, but look at it this way. The budget we had for the weekend was only supposed to be $2,300. We did triple that amount because we practically sold out all the candy we had. Because what happened was the line started at the theater, went all the way past us, went all the way to the ice skating rink towards the other side of the mall. So,
What are you fussing about? Come here.
Oh my.
aw, doggy, I love doggies.
Yeah, it's Princess fussing.
I like doggies. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, something I want. One quick note before we go. If you are a fan of the original Extreme Makeover Home Edition, like I am, they started playing it on Sundays on Discovery Family. Now they've got it on Mondays as well. So they're playing two
Ooh,
nights
double
of Extreme.
feature, huh?
Yeah, it's 2 nights, 4 episodes in a row. So, so it's
Um,
like yes.
Also, I want to give another small game review.
Okay.
Super Mario's 35. If you have Nintendo Switch Online access, I got two simple words for you.
Get it.
Get it? It is fun.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
do need to get that one. I do need to get that one. I do have a Switch, so
do you have Switch Online?
I believe I do. Yes.
Yeah, that's what you need to get it. Okay, is the Switch Online access. I'm telling you, playing Mario Brothers, like the original Mario Brothers,
I
Mhm.
had that for my 8-bit Nintendo.
Yeah, I did too.
against 35 other people is so much fun. I'm not even kidding. That's what it
Mhm.
is. If you've played Tetris 99,
I have.
it's essentially Tetris 99, but with Mario and 35 players.
Mhm.
And trust me, it's
What's the
amazing.
matter,
Yep.
Princess?
Yep. But anyway, we
Well,
are
you know what?
almost. Oh, go ahead, Janet.
Since it's getting close, um, what did I start to say? It
Don't
went
know.
by me.
When doesn't anything go by you, Janet?
Yeah, but anyway, we are running out of time, so we hope you liked our new title for this Monday Mania. And tomorrow, of course, is Tune In Tuesday. And then Wednesday is Warzone Wednesday instead of Rant Rocket Wednesday. I'm working on the tuning on that one because I need to come up with. I found a Warzone background. Now I just need to come up with some good Warzone sound effects. But the only thing is, we don't want to trigger anyone's PTSD as a result. You know what I mean?
Right.
True,
Yep.
but
Well, I'm going to excuse myself so I can let Princess out of the room.
Okay, that's fine.
So I will talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
okay,
Jana,
troublemaker.
everybody. Jana.
Hasta
Okay,
mañana.
troublemaker.
All
Oh,
right.
you see that?
No, because I'm actually in the middle of flying on No Man's Sky.
Okay.
Oh my.
All right. So anyway, let's see. Tune in Tuesday, Warzone Wednesday, Secrets of the Unknown Thursday with Paranormal TV, and we have our special guest. Correct, Tim?
We're having special guest Mike Hatcher of Dead Republic Paranormal. We're
Mm-hmm.
going to be talking about basically the different paranormal shows that you see on TV and how much or how little they actually reflect paranormal investigations,
Mm-hmm.
including two particular instances, one which occurred on television and one which did not, where the people you see on these shows don't exactly act the way you expect them to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In layman's terms, why people like the four of you should not take what you see on TV at face value.
In other
Right.
words, take everything with a grain of salt.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you're supposed to with the internet.
Yep, exactly.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then
And then
finally,
if I may, real quick, Shirley,
go ahead.
Mike, after Thursday's episode, Mike will be back with us again for our Halloween special as part of let's say the biggest Secrets of the Unknown episode we've ever had.
Yeah, big.
We've already got 4 guests booked and potentially another 5 at least.
Dang. Nine,
So,
nine, nine potential guests,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. We got four
and on
confirmed,
top
five
of our
potentials.
own.
That's good. Mm-hmm. We're
Wow.
gonna one.
We
We're
will
gonna
get
have
to
a
see
hell of a
Mike
Zoom
twice.
meeting.
We'll get to see Mike on the show twice this month. And
Mm-hmm.
no, this is not Mike Ricksecker. This is Mike Hatcher.
Right.
Different person.
Mm-hmm. All right.
How is Mike R doing?
He is actually doing pretty good. He lives out in Ohio now, back
Hi.
in his roots.
I just had a fuzz butt run his paw down my leg like, Dad.
Somebody wants something.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
cat.
it's called attention.
Yeah, that cat needs some loving. I'm kidding.
No, I think I know exactly what he wants. And
Ah,
it starts with the letter F and ends with the letter D.
food, glorious food.
Oh my.
All right.
All
I'll
right,
catch
so
you later, you guys.
All right, see you later, Janet. All right, so anyway, we got Secrets of the Unknown Thursday, and then Friday, it's Friday Fun Day with our Nearly Naughty Mad Libs. And quick note, and I will be reminding this probably by Friday, with next Monday being Columbus Day, no mail, no show.
That's exactly the rule I put forth back when we originally started.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the post office doesn't have to work,
Why should we?
Bingo.
and
Try
yes,
telling that to your boss and find out what happens. Oh my.
Yeah.
All right. Catch you later, everybody. Jonna, adios. Auf
Okay.
Wiedersehen.
All right. Well, let me do the ending for this first, and then we'll officially get out of here. So here comes the ending. All right. So that's it for tonight. Everybody have a great night. Sleep well. Stay safe. Keep an eye on Hurricane Delta out in the Gulf. Yeah, it's coming my way again. Shit.
Oh my.
and
Yep.
ladies
Oh, wait
and
a minute.
germs,
Alpha, beta, gamma. After gamma, it should have been epsilon.
No, it's Delta.
Delta.
Then Epsilon. I think. I don't know.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go let my puppies out of the room.
Okay. Well, anyway, love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great night. Sleep well. Stay safe. And we'll see you tomorrow for Tune In Tuesday. Good night,
and I
everybody.
don't want to hear about any of y'all trying to say commit suicide or anything, because I've already had enough of that bullshit the last week to
Mhm.
last me at least 5 years.
I don't blame you.
Word.
All right. Night, everybody.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Everyone.
Gonna.